welcome back to Good Evening KU. I'm Mitch Quaney.
And I'm Allie Sheets. So, Mitch, how was your weekend?
It was pretty good. I just did a lot of sleeping and getting homework done, not anything too exciting. How about you?
Not a very productive weekend. I worked and then I went home and slept, so yeah. This weekend is going to be a lot more exciting. Yeah.
Because KU is playing Texas.
Yes, we are. Not here in Lawrence, but back in Austin. And we all know what happened last year when the Longhorns came to Lawrence. Yeah. We beat them, which, if you've been on Twitter since then, the hilarious jokes of the way people incorporate "can't we beat Texas in football" is amazing. I don't have any friends that go to Texas, or I would be rubbing it in their face like every day. Of course. Like all the time.
But yeah, we actually have a Twitter poll at Media Crossroads about whether KU will beat Texas this year, this weekend. There's a yes, no, and maybe option.
Yeah, and I picked yes because I think we are going to win.
I picked maybe. I'm optimistic, but I'm not going to put all my chips on the yes option.
Okay.
Clearly I want us to win, but I'm a little more iffy.
Yeah. I think Texas is still going to be just so crushed and humiliated.
I hope so.
That we beat them last year, that they're just going to have no hope. No hope. It's hopeless.
And we beat them even harder.
Yeah.
It's like a complete blowout.
I really want that to happen. It's been a rough season for the Jayhawks.
Yeah, we need something to boost morale,
Yeah. And we actually have Chandler, who's out at Memorial. If we can get her.
Yeah, she's going to be out there.
There she is. Hi, Chandler.
Hey, guys.
What's it like?
Out here, it's pretty cold.
Yeah, pretty cold?
Stadium behind me.
Yeah. Do you think KU is going to beat Texas this year? No, you don't think so?
I truly don't know how Texas has been this year, but I'm going to go with my gut and say probably not.
Okay.
The stadium looks about as full as it is during a regular game.
I mean.
But I'll always root for them. I'm not a fair weather fan, so,
KU fans, they might not fill the stadium, but they tailgate really hard.
They fill the tailgates for sure. That's always a fun time. We still love them, win or lose.
Do you think those new stadium renovations are going to bring the fans back in, or do you think it's kind of pointless to be?
They might. I love our stadium, but I think some new renovations might do us well. I feel like people will want to come in the games and see what's been done. So yeah, it could bring in some more fans. Okay. I mean, I'll probably go into a game next year just to see what's been done. It might kind of hype the football players up too to be better.
Yeah, those new facilities might, give them a little bit of an extra boost to perform better and get some confidence. Well, yeah. Well, thank you, Chandler, for giving us that great view of Memorial Stadium.
Of course. Back to you guys.
Right. But they're not going to be here in Lawrence.
Yeah.
So the rest of your weekend, when the game's not going on, will be pretty free. So that'll give you a lot of time to watch Netflix.
Yes, some binge watching can take place this weekend. I love binge watching. It is one of my favorite activities to do on the weekend. I've done Grey's Anatomy. I've done Shameless. I've done The Office. I'm doing Friends right now. But probably my favorite show to binge watch is Stranger Things. I've talked to you about watching it.
Yeah, I haven't
many times.
Watched it yet. I'll get around to it eventually, I swear. My roommate actually just recently just binge watched all of it.
It's
in the
so
last
good.
week. Yeah, he's told me it's really good. So who knows? If I got some free time over the weekend, I got a lot of work to do. But if I got some free time, I might get started on that.
Homework first, and then binge watching.
Of course.
It's what people tell you should do. Sometimes they don't follow that rule. But yeah, I love Stranger Things. It's so good. Millie Bobby Brown kills it again. The kids in the show are amazing. So I recommend you binge watch that show because there's only 17 episodes total. So it's not like.
Yeah, it's not like
It's not Grey's Anatomy where there's 14 seasons and they're all an hour long. So. No, I think it's pretty easy.
It's a lot more manageable with the time you have. Yeah, so that's definitely an option. I don't really watch Netflix though, but one of my favorite shows that was on was called The Get Down.
Oh, that was really good. It got canceled, didn't it?
Yeah, I believe so. But it's really good, and I think anyone should watch it. If you love music, it's all about that, all about the birth of like hip hop and rap.
Yeah.
It's really cool the way they do a lot of things, especially in season 2.
Yeah. Doesn't Baz Luhrmann direct it? He did the Romeo and Juliet movie with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yes. So. And so there's a lot of artistic license taken because that's just kind of the sort of director that Baz Luhrmann is.
Okay, and thank you for tuning in with us. We'll be back with an interview. Have a nice day. You too. Have a great day.
Thanks, you too.
Make someone's day. Pay it forward.
Where you go to college makes a statement about you. This place will become a part of you, your identity for life. The University of Kansas, a great place to be you.
Hi, welcome back. I'm here with a very special guest today, a member of the very own Good Evening KU crew, Adam Lang.
Hi, I'm Adam Lang.
How are you doing today, Adam?
I'm doing good. The classes are good. It's nice out.
Yeah, it is really nice out.
Yes, it is.
Right. Now, something that's been going on behind the scenes of the show is that you've been trying to do a cartwheel for the past couple of weeks.
I have been trying to do that actually for a long time actually because
Okay.
back in middle school, or not middle school, like elementary school, like all the kids could do it. Like that's all they would do. We would literally have a cartwheel competition.
Wow.
And I would always make up an excuse like, my leg hurts today. I have polio or something crazy like that. But eventually in high school, like we were just farting around in the gym, not literally, but like just messing around in the gym.
Yeah.
And then some of my friends were like, Adam, you can do a cartwheel, right? And I said, yeah, I can do a cartwheel. And they're like, show us. And I basically did like an inverted somersault sort of thing. Like I just jumped in the air and they're like, that's not right.
All right. Well, it sounds like you've been having some trouble.
I've been having a lot of
think
trouble.
we might be able to help you out with that. There was a J210 student who did a how-to video on how to do a cartwheel.
Oh my God.
So we're gonna watch that, and I'm gonna give you some tips that
Okay.
I think that can be added on to this video. So it's right over there.
How to do a cartwheel.
Yep. Step 1, so you want to stretch. I think that is a really good idea. You don't want to pull or tear anything.
Okay.
That would be awful. You don't have to do it right now.
Oh, okay. I won't then.
So yeah, she's stretching. Stretch those arms. It's important.
When does the cartwheel come?
It's coming. So step 1.
That's
You're
a 2.
Step 3.
3.
So that is good form, but what I think might help you is getting some momentum. So maybe doing a jog or a slight run.
Can I do like a sprint, like just
dash
across the room?
You could, but you might go like flying. See, that's kind of what you're doing right now, except you're just kind of like falling.
Just
like
she just did?
Yeah, watch how she lands. Look at her, like she lands with one foot and then she brings the other one next to it. So I think that's where you could use some improvement.
I'm gonna use all of this, and I'm giving myself an ultimatum by 3 years from now.
Okay.
No, 3 weeks from now, I'll be able to do a cartwheel.
I think you can do better. I'm gonna challenge you to do a cartwheel by the next show.
I have 2 finals next week, or not finals, exams. So.
Okay.
I mean, my GPA doesn't matter as much as doing a cartwheel.
Okay, so
honestly.
How about the week after that? Because I think, yeah.
I can do it. I can do it by then. I can practice in my room, have my roommate like hold me up and like.
Yeah.
He might not want to do that.
I would try doing it on some grass. That way if you fall, you'll break your fall. But,
Okay.
you know, I just don't want you to injure yourself.
Oh, I already have so many times just trying.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
This isn't my hip. It's metal now because I broke it so many times.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
tricked you.
Oh, you got me.
I got you.
All right. Well, thank you for being on here, Adam. We'll be right back with the news.
When you shop local in the heart of the city, you support the people that make our community thrive. The money you spend here stays here, in this place we call our home. Lawrence, Kansas, where there's good old-fashioned hometown pride. Eat local, drink local, shop local.
Welcome back, I'm Carson Turner.
And I'm Michael Wagner. This is your Good Evening KU News Update. A man opened fire inside a church in a small town of South Texas community on Sunday, killing 26 people and wounding about 20 others in the deadliest mass shooting in the state's history. Sutherland Springs is in a rural area and is known for its annual Peanut Festival in Floresville. Authorities said a civilian with a gun confronted the attacker and chased him away. More is coming out about the gunman's past and has led Congress to talk about banning semi-automatic rifles in hopes of decreasing these acts of violence. The gunman was later found dead in his vehicle along with several other weapons.
Virginia voters elected the state's first openly transgender candidate to the Virginia House of Delegates on Tuesday. Danica Rome unseated Republican delegate Bob Marshall, who had been elected 13 times over 26 years. When Rome takes office, she will be the first openly gay candidate to be elected and serve in a state legislative body.
3 freshmen on the UCLA men's basketball team were arrested after allegedly shoplifting in the Chinese city of Hangzhou, just days before their scheduled season opener, according to ESPN. The sports network said LeAngelo Ball, Cody Riley, and Jalen Hill were released on bail after being questioned about stealing sunglasses from a Louis Vuitton store near the team's hotel. LeAngelo Ball is the younger brother of former UCLA star Lonzo Ball, now a rookie on the Los Angeles Lakers.
Jayhawk basketball defeated Fort Hays State last night in Allen Fieldhouse in the final exhibition game of the season. The final score was 86-57, with senior guard Devontae Graham leading all scorers for KU. The Jayhawks play Tennessee State for their first official game of the season on Friday at 8 p.m. in Allen Fieldhouse.
Senior right side hitter Kelsey Payne has been named to the National Player of the Year watch list. Payne has KU volleyball's all-time leading hitting percentage at .341, and she ranks second in kills with 1,423. The Jayhawks face the Kansas State Wildcats tonight at 6:30 p.m. in Horsch Family Athletics Center.
KU football takes on Texas this weekend in Austin. After a disappointing loss to Baylor last weekend, the Jayhawks lost to the Bears, who got their first conference win of the season, 38-9. Last year, KU beat Texas at Memorial Stadium in overtime, 24-21. This weekend's game kicks off at 5 p.m.
Adam Lang can still do a cartwheel, and that'll wrap it up for today's news update. After the break, Brittany will be back with the weather.
Happy Wednesday, everyone. We've had a boring start to the week so far. Weather-wise, nothing's much been going on right now. Jade's outside for a live weather update, and let me tell you, Jade, it was cold to start off this morning, but it actually turned out to be a pretty nice day.
Yeah, I definitely agree, Brittany. It's really nice out, no breeze really, clear skies all day, lots of sunshine, which we've been missing. So I'd say it's pretty nice out.
Definitely. And it's not too windy out. I noticed last week when we had you outside, it was pretty windy, but today you got kind of lucky. It's not bad.
Yeah, today is perfect weather, perfect fall weather.
Absolutely.
So,
well, thanks so much for that live update outside. We're going to come back inside and look at your weather for the rest of the week. And it's going to actually be pretty nice. Temperatures aren't going to change that much throughout the rest of the week. Calm weather is going to continue on for now. But tomorrow morning, a cold front yet again is going to move through to start off the morning, giving us cooler temperatures as we head into your Thursday. Right now, temperatures are in the lower 50s across all the board. 52 degrees here in Lawrence, and you can see it's 52 pretty much everywhere right now as you go across northeastern Kansas. So not too bad if you're going outside. Just have a light coat on, because otherwise it's not too bad with those winds not being breezy at all. So here's your current surface analysis, and you can see why those winds aren't breezy. Nothing much is going on besides we did have a high pressure system that was over northeast Kansas for a good chunk of the day today, but that has now slowly moved out. But it's going to still give us those nice nice weather as we go through the rest of your evening today. So if you plan on doing anything outdoors or even just going out driving later this evening, it's going to be pretty nice. 43 by 7 o'clock tonight, 9 p.m. we're going to be at 39 degrees, and we're going to pretty much not drop off too far, about 32 degrees by 3 in the morning. It's going to be a chilly start tomorrow morning because of that cold front. You can see on the surface analysis for 6 a.m. that cold front is already going to start making its way through the Lawrence area, giving us temperatures to wake up to tomorrow morning at 31 degrees. So definitely cold. Have those extra layers on tomorrow morning. Not going to be too bad with the wind, so you might not need a hat necessarily, but definitely have a few layers on because it's going to be pretty cold as we wake up tomorrow. So far this November, it's been pretty nice. 56 was the highest temperature so far going into this 8 days as we are into November. That was on the 5th of November, and I don't see us breaking that record this week at all. I think we're going to stay under 56 degrees. We'll probably get close to it, about 54 degrees maybe later on this week, but not as close to 56 degrees. And the lowest temperature was 28 degrees on November 7th, and we're not going to break that either, luckily, this week. So we're going to stay pretty nice. Here's your 5-day forecast to look at that stuff. Thursday, 47 degrees for your high, a little bit colder for Friday as that cold front moves through. Saturday, note there is a chance of rain because of another storm system that'll be moving through. That'll be in the evening hours though, so not going to affect us much for your weekend plans. But as you go into Sunday, we're going to be pretty nice again with temperatures in the 40s, and then 53 by Monday morning to start off the rest of your week. Thanks for tuning in to Good Evening KU. Have a great rest of your week.